Good everyone, welcome to today's video, and today it's a bit of an unusual one. Today I've had a sub request by Jane3 for some reason for the BF-109 K-4. Now, I haven't really flown this aircraft for a good bloody reason. The stock grind on it. This aircraft is pretty well known for being down on about, I think it's about 50% of its power when it's not spaded compared to being spaded. And that's why I've left it to gather dust for quite some time. I haven't played it much. In fact, I don't even remember how many times I've took it out. I'll have a quick look just to show you a lot. But I don't play this aircraft because I don't have plans to spade it for quite some time. There you are, 2 deaths, no air kills. it's just not done very well for me. The 2 times that I have used it, well, the few times I have used it, one of them I sunk 65 cannon rounds, which is obviously the maximum amount of 30mm ammunition you can use, into a B-29, and it did jack all, and he was able to kill me. The second time, I used it in ground forces, and, well, I got attacked by 2 Griffin Spitfires, and you can imagine how that ended. The trouble is with the K-4 is that it's one of those beasts that I've just not been able to tame yet. However, obviously, since I've been spading the later Model Gs, I'm hoping that I can at least tame it somewhat for a video at least. Now, I'm not expecting much out of the plane because obviously it is well, it's practically bone stock. I mean, I went for the radio at first. I thought I've got to get at least 2 guns online, so I went for the 13s. But obviously the patch happened when you could install a 20mm cannon from stock, so that's what I'm going for because I prefer 20mm over short barrel 30mm any day of the week. That is just personal preference. Now, obviously, the K4 went up to 5.7 quite a few months back, and to be honest, I can sort of see why people did it, or did want that. When I was spading the P38J, I actually had to fight a spaded K4, and it was just completely running my arse around. I did manage to bait him enough to get him killed, but even so, I've just not flown this aircraft enough. And to be honest, I didn't really want to fly this aircraft for a while, but Jane was begging for me to do a video on it for some reason. Funny thing is though, James, he can't even be bothered to grind. I think it's like 12,000 RP to play a tank that I requested him to play on his channel. He does have his own channel, but it's a bit of a slow process for him at the moment, and well, he's been struggling. So, and to be honest, I'm not gonna berate him, but I can sort of see why he's struggling. But I won't explain that. I'll personally talk to him about it and everything. So obviously, with this aircraft being stock, don't expect much from it, and don't expect much from me because I don't play the K4. I just don't. The trouble is, it's just missing that much performance when stock. It's just like it can compete still, but I don't play it. And not only that, look at that repair cost stock, 14k. You're mental. Like, it's got insane repair cost. It's a plane that's missing most of its performance when it's stock, and like, because this is one of those planes that you really have to spade it before before you really start to feel the difference. Okay, we're in a 5.7 game, so we might be able to do something good. I am running these same boosters from the what's it called, the T-34 and well, you're getting a bit close, aren't you? I run the same boosters as that, 50% RP, 50% Lions, so that's 15, not 50, in case YouTube decides to put it in a subtitle saying that I said 50, it's 15. I've got to use them up today, so I thought, why not? But like I say though, I like the performance of the K4, it's just, I've never been able to tame it yet. I'm hoping to tame it soon enough, because obviously I need to finish the G10, which I'll probably take out at some point to finish that off. But I really don't get why Jane wanted me to fly the K4. I mean, it's just one of those planes that I would typically leave till last, because I was planning to do the 177 before this thing. And the 177 is a Well, it's a line buster, is all I'll say. That thing is going to be a painful spade. And of course, we have to fight a squad of 4 PTA. I don't know who they are. They are Chinese. Oh, sorry, no, Japanese. It looked like Japanese or Chinese symbols to me. I do apologise for that mistake. Never met them before, so that's why my mistake. I mean, you can see what I mean. Like, I am climbing, but I'm just not climbing as fast as a K-4 should. K-4 should be rocketing, but obviously since I'm stock, I'm going to put it to a 15-degree climb. It just doesn't have the performance. The G models don't seem to be missing that much performance, especially the G10 when they're stock. But yet you get into this thing and it feels like it's just missing so much from itself. It's got a good climb rate, but it's just... it's one of those planes where it really needs the performance mods, and I know that James knows for a fact I don't fly this thing. So in a way, I'm guessing he wants me to suffer for it, but I mean, I did request a few vehicles on his channel, which he's trying to find some way of skiving out of it, which, mate, trust me, you're going to get a lot more requests than just me, is all I'll say. And I've already got a list of other planes that you would not like me doing. Well, not like to do, should I say, in my head. So James, if you do watch this video on the K-4, here's some others for you. B-17, because I know you don't have it, because you're a lazy fuck. And we've got Corsair, P-47, blah blah blah. F6F Hellcat. B5N2 Kates. What else can I think of off the top of my head? Swordfish. And one final one for me, it's something German, the Condor. Because he'll play it because it's German. Because that's pretty much all Jane plays, and even then half of it's premium. Oh, fucking hellfire, that's a Hornet. I reckon that's going to be a spaded Hornet. Because of that. And why is the Doe 335? The Doe 335 is a good plane, but don't just target bombers in it, you sponge. God, just look at the tracer fire coming out of that F-82. Now, I do apologise in advance for my shit shooting with a 30mm MK-108. I got a hit at least, I think that was a 13 though. I do not use this cannon at all. So I don't use it. I just don't like them. The main problem is the lack of muzzle velocity, and, well, once you hit you do get some good damage, but it's hitting that's important. I just don't play it because of this 30. I'm quite clear that hit was not enough to disable the F-82, so it's just killed from our 288s. But obviously we have to fight a squad of 4 on comms, most likely. So that's fair. Obviously we've got 3 Corsairs and a P-47. Probably F4U4Bs, if I had to make a guess. It doesn't help that we've got 2 Muppets chasing an F-82 on the deck. Right, so one of them has just died, one of those Corsairs. It was a 4, like I predicted. Obviously, my sort of target preference, I'd either want to nail the Hornet or one of the Corsairs. The P-47, I don't know what model it is. It's probably an N. That is a good plane. I should know, I've spaded it. But to be honest, I think the resources we have at the moment could be best used against the Corsairs and the Hornet. So that fuck-off is baiting him down. I'm really struggling to climb at this point. Okay, 2 Corsairs, probably F4U4s. Well, if we've seen a 4 already, I'm gonna guess it's a 4. Like I said, I do apologise in advance for my shit aim with the 30mm. I don't use a 30mm. As soon as I'm getting that 20mm mod unlocked, I am using it. God on you, dude, we're not. That 288's baited down 2 so far. I'm gonna go help the Focke-Wulf with that Corsair problem. I think that's my best use at this point. Because at the moment, most of the enemy team is under control, and even then the Focke-Wulf should be able to take the Corsair in most situations. Right, full power, let's see if we can get him. That's the ticket. Oh no. Rip speed, rip speed. That was close, but we got him. Corsair down. Obviously, I won't strap the gun pods on this thing yet, because I need to grind those, but I will be putting gun pods on this aircraft. Many people do say that the Corsair, well, not the Corsair, the 109 K-4 is limited by a, that's a bot. It's limited by a gun pod setup, but to be honest, I don't know. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see what it feels like. If I don't like it, I won't use it. I'll just use a single gun. Of course, the Focke-Wulf is going for the Horn or the fucking P-36. It's a bot. Focus the goddamn Hornet, because that thing can outrun us quite easily. I've played long enough to know what a bot is, and that is a bot. And of course, two of our retards are going in instead of going to help against this Corsair, because, well, that's teammates for you. Yep, we've got two fucking idiots going for the same target. Like, come on. And that 109 just selfishly denied this Corsair a fair kill. That's just selfish. That is honestly just selfish. I mean, you're not saving yourself a repair bill, are you, buddy? Yeah, like I say, this thing does feel good to fly. It's just I've got to get used to it at first. Let's see if we can get the Corsair to break. That's exactly what I'm wanting him to do. Obviously, I came in with a lot of energy. The Corsair, I don't think, knows that. Right, P-51, he takes priority. I've just spotted that P-51 now. He's coming up for a head-on, it looks like. It's a D-30, that thing's pretty dang good. But I'm going to keep on pursuit with this F4U. Okay, the P-51's dead. Gotta catch this Corsair in time, because he's reaching his airfield at this point. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch him, though. That's the problem here. He's the last guy left alive as well, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to gain. I don't know, though. I'm gaining, but not by much, and their airfield is getting close. I'm going to fire a burst and just go. Yep. He's run to his airfield. I don't blame him, to be honest. I honestly can't blame him at this point, because, well, he's severely outnumbered. Besides, I need some points to start spading this bloody thing. Really? There's more fucking targets, you dickweed. It's gonna shoot right through me to get this one. There we go. Honestly, there's more targets, you noob. What level's this guy? You'd expect him to have some common sense. Level 56, of course. Like I say, I don't really tend to play this sort of aircraft. It's just not my sort of style. I mean, well, not the 109. It's in like the 109 K4, and obviously with this 30mm, it isn't great to use. Not a fan of the 30mm. Never have been. It's like when I spaded the 110 G2. I mostly relied on the 20mm for my kills. I got a couple with the 30mm, but I just don't like the 30mm. The problem is it's too low velocity and everything. I just can't use it. I prefer high velocity weaponry. Okay, let's see if we can get some. Let's ticket. Corsair's just died, so we can get a bit of derpage before the game ends. There's plenty of derpage for everyone. Where's that next half track? It's over there. I don't think I'll be able to get it in time because of the turn rate. I mean, the turn rate isn't too bad. It certainly feels controllable, but it just feels heavy, shall we say. I love how you came in there to try to steal that. Well, game over. 1 air kill. Got a couple of ground targets. I'm happy with that. Thanks, Gaijin, for that lag spike there. Yeah, whatever. Still not a bad result. We got to 20 mil, so that's always nice. I'll research that out. Cannon pods? No, I want engine mods first. Because it did feel down on power. So 20 mil is on. That's good for me. So not a bad result, I don't think. Obviously, I don't tend to play the K-4, so obviously I'm learning it. But obviously, I had the 30 mil, I now have the 20 mil. It should be able to make it a bit more bearable, and I don't have to worry about ammunition load because obviously the 20 mil has really good ammunition capacity. But like I say, this thing can work. It's just it feels like it's missing a lot of power. That is for certain. It is missing a lot of power. It does not feel like the G10 did. The G10 felt like a hypercar compared to this thing in terms of its performance. But I'm hoping once I get it upgraded more, it should be able to be a true Kurfürst. But anyway, I'll let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the K4. Obviously, I'm not the best pilot of this thing because I'm not used to it, but yeah, whatever. We've got a few ground targets. We've got an air kill on the Corsair. That's always nice. But anyway, I'll let you guys off, and I'll see you all on the next one.